What's up, guys? So today we're taking a look and a listen to the Edifier G1000 gaming stereo speakers. They're a nice budget-friendly option coming in at just $60, and they save a bunch of space for whatever your desk setup situation is. So considering the form factor of these speakers, you can pretty much use them in any desk setup, no matter how small, which is super great feature considering a lot of speakers out there do take up quite a bit of footprint on your desk. These speakers also have some really nice aesthetic features to them, especially when it comes to the RGB ring light on the front of each of the speaker enclosures. Makes it, a little bit more gaming, pleasing to the eye and to your setup. So each one of these has a single 2.5-inch full range driver, delivering pretty good quality sound considering the form factor, considering the size. Of course, you're going to get better sound out of a more expensive option, especially even from Edifier themselves. But if you want to keep the size to a minimum while still getting pretty good sound out of them and getting that gamer aesthetic to your speaker setup, these are definitely a great option. And when it comes to inputs, these speakers have pretty much everything you would want. You got USB input, you got 3.5mm audio jack input, as well as Bluetooth audio, so you can connect your phone to it and play some music. You can, of course, get all of the gaming and desktop functionality out of these things with either the USB or the 3.5mm audio jack. So overall, some really nice inputs, some really nice aesthetics to these speakers, pretty good quality sound, which we'll jump into, and a nice small footprint. So let's first just jump into the unboxing of the G1000 speakers, show you exactly what you're getting when these things get shipped over to you. So let's jump into it. I just realized I've been calling these the Edifier G1000s this whole time. They're the G1000s, but either way, naming convention aside, let's get these things unboxed. So inside of the box, very, very simple product setup. You get the two speakers and everything is inline connected. So it's a single wire with the remote built in to that wiring system itself. So you don't have like an external remote with a battery. It's all connected, all powered off of the speakers themselves. You also get, of course, user manual, warranty information, all of that inside the box of the G1000s. But let's actually get all this stuff unwrapped so you can see exactly what these things look like up close and personal. So they come very nicely packaged, so you don't have to worry about anything getting scratched inside of the box. But overall, these enclosures, they're pretty light. I mean, it's a plastic enclosure, keeping to that kind of $60 budget-friendly oriented product design, but they still look nice. You have like this textured matte finish on the back, and then this more piano black finish with this kind of design on the front. I really do like the hexagon shapes of this design. It just screams gamer. It's a little bit different than your standard either square or circular or even oval style speakers. It's just a different take on a speaker design. And as I said, the remote is all built in line with the kind of wiring harness of these speakers, so you don't have to worry about losing anything. You get power control, the RGB lighting effects, your input changing, all of your volume adjustments can be done directly through there. And just to demonstrate all of those features and functionalities, you get your RGB switching between the different colors. There's also some different kind of lighting functionality as well. Volume adjustment, like I mentioned, and your changing of source.
Line input, Bluetooth input, USB input.
So when it comes to these speaker enclosures, as I just mentioned, I do wish there was a little bit less branding on the enclosures themselves. It would have been nice if it was just a clean piano black, matte black kind of combination. Even though it is a plastic enclosure, perfectly fine. But if it just had kind of the RGB lighting without the gaming on the side, without all the branding on the front, I think these speakers would look just a little bit better. Also, the simplicity of actually using the built-in controller, the inline controller for these speakers, super simple, super easy to navigate, increase, decrease sound volume, navigate between the different modes, change the RGB lighting settings. Overall, all of that is a breeze. So now that we've got all that out of the way, let's take a listen to these speakers and see exactly what kind of quality you're getting out of the G1000s.
Put down.
Launching smoke.
Spike planted.
Taken down.
Up and away.
One enemy remaining.
Launching smoke. So there you go. For a $60 pair of stereo speakers to use in your gaming setup, these things sound pretty good and they definitely look the part. Now, of course, you spend a little bit more money, you get something that has a full range driver and a tweeter, or even, a sub included into that bundle. You're probably looking at closer to $150, maybe even $200 for a quality set of speakers compared to the $60 budget-friendly price point of the G1000s. But of course, with those, you're gonna get better sound quality. You're gonna get more fullness, more diverse range when it comes to the audio performance. But again, at this price point, with the feature sets, with all the inputs, the design, the aesthetics of the G1000s, I honestly don't mind these speakers in my setup. I kind of was looking for something that would fit, the small nature of this desk, fit with the small nature of the PC, and just not take up that much space, which is exactly what these G1000s deliver, while still giving me good sound quality and that nice gamer aesthetic. So honestly, super happy with the decision to go with the G1000s. If you guys are looking to pick up a set yourself, there'll be a link down in the description below. If you have any questions or comments, leave those down below. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, get subscribed to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.